Hello guys, it is nintonbp with some more Factorio. The reason I'm at the start menu here is because the last save game that I was playing on, and which was in the last episode, became corrupted for some reason. Keep in mind this game is still in an alpha state, so don't harp on it too much for that. Yeah, but so the game save became corrupted, and basically what would happen is every 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes, somewhere around there, the game would just freeze and crash, and it was completely unplayable, which is rather unfortunate. But, you know, all is not lost. We can start a new game, and there are some, benefits to starting a new game, I guess. But there's also, some detriments as well. But one of the main benefits is, obviously, we get to make a new start, which is a good thing. We can use some stuff, some of the information we've learned from playing earlier, and apply it to this Let's Play, this session. But the bad part about this is, we lose all the progress that we previously did have. So, we're gonna spawn into a new world. Unlike our other place, there's a nice assortment of minerals relatively close to each other. We have, if we pull up our map here, we have coal, oil, iron, and copper all in relatively close proximity, as well as some water we can use to generate electricity in the near future. What I would like to do with this Let's Play in the end is I would like to completely fill out the tech tree and, make sure our base is completely defended. And once I accomplish that, if I accomplish that, then I can say I'm, content with this Let's Play, and I will consider ending it unless I decide I'd like to make a more efficient factory, which is not out of the realm of it's not out of the question, basically, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, let's get started. I will place a miner thingy right here. I will make myself a pickaxe so we can actually get some wood relatively quickly. Now, if we look at the map, we can see that yeah, everything's working. Everything's pretty good. I do not see any hostile hives or bases, so we won't have to worry about them too much. And I just looked at the controls recently, and apparently there is a bunch of different hotkeys that I have been neglecting to use. You can probably hear my clicking of the keyboard as I try to remember what is what. Yeah, I guess it's just the P button that I forgot, which brings up the production menu. Now what we're going to want to do, now that we've harvested some wood, is we want to move this because it's in a horrible position. Wait, I guess it was actually in a good place, but yeah, we're going to cook some, mine some coal. And now we're going to need to go back over here and pick up a bunch of iron because, you need those to make more mining drills. I'm a little concerned on what that beeping was. Something happened? I have no idea. Game seems to be running fine. OBS seems to be functioning properly. I'm unaware. I don't know. Could be anything. Maybe my game's just really buggy for some reason, which could be what attributed to the weird business we had earlier. Now I'm just going to cook some of this iron here and see how much coal that we have collected from our little mining operation. Ooh, no coal. We're going to need some more wood. A good thing about having this forest nearby is, we don't need to rely too heavily on coal, and we'll have a nice supply of wood we can use to make electrical poles early on in the game before we unlock the metal electrical poles. So we have 10 iron, pretty good. Now this, like I have said before, this early game is extremely slow compared to the later game, in my opinion. Now I did see some stone somewhere. Let's see, where is it? Crude oil. Can we harvest? No, okay. Iron. I mean stone right here. Excuse me, I'm feeling a little under the weather today. But it shouldn't, be too much of a detriment to myself, I guess. I don't even know what I'm saying. I swear I can talk, I promise. I guess we're gonna get about 15 stone before we head off. That'll allow us to make a couple more drills. One of these. Take the rest of that, and we'll just place our new drill here. And we need fuel for it, which we should be able to get from this coal mining thing. Okay, we'll stick 18 coal in there. And we'll just put the other half in here. So we have a decent iron setup over here. Yeah, these will stack, so I don't need to make a inserter. That will keep doing its business there. Now we need one more of these and another stone furnace, and we need to find our closest copper, which would be over here. There's a lot of open space over here that we can use to our advantage in this situation. Now we are going to place a driller right here and shove the furnace right here, and we'll just split this coal and give it to both of these. And yeah, we have basic materials now that are being processed. Coal, we can take that and check on our iron production. And what do we need to make this? 23 iron plates and 4.5 copper bars. But before that, we need a steam engine, which would require 20 iron plates, which we now have. So steam engine, we need a offshore pump to bring the water to our steam engine, which requires some more of this copper. And we need, now all we need is just iron. Check back over here. Okay, offshore pump. Now we just need a bunch of burners, which requires us to go mine some more rock. I think we should make 2 boilers for our first steam engine. I think that will be sufficient enough heat to make sure our steam engine is performing at its utmost efficiency. And where do we want to place this? Considering the fact that there is oil here, I want to kind of save this for our chemical production later on in the game, so I'll place our first steam engine over here, where there is very little oil, I do believe. Yeah, no resources really over here. This would be a perfect place to put it. We will need some iron, some poles. But let's make this thing. We need this. We need to place our 2 boilers and shove down our first steam engine. Now we will fill these up with a hefty sum of coal. And by hefty I mean basically all our coal. And this isn't connected to anything. Why isn't this working? And I don't know, maybe it's just I have to hook I think I have to hook up something that requires electricity for this to actually register as being used and connected to a electrical circuit, but we will continue moving our electrical telephone pole thingies all the way down here. We don't have enough, so we should go harvest more wood. Here's a good forest that we can harvest from. Also, we need to consider electrical drills. Basically, all we need is more iron, and that should be set. Now, I've been looking and watching at other people's Let's Plays that play this game, and I've learned a few things. Pollution, attracting aliens to our colony or factory, or whatever you want to call it, is not as major of a threat as I originally thought it was. Basically, you can, just set up a bunch of turrets, or just go kill the hive completely, and you will no longer have to worry about that. So that's not going to be too much of a threat. And also, you don't have to stay in one little area. It's not that difficult to move around and move large quantities of goods to and from places, thanks to things like the train and even the car that you can make. Those things make traveling extremely easy, and we can move stuff, basically, is what I'm trying to get at, fairly easily at that. We need iron plates, which we have plenty of, and we can make our first electric drill. We still need to run a bunch of these telephone poles to our coal. Where is my pole? Okay, here. Sorry, it's really low lighting here. Can't really tell what's going on all that well. Okay, one. That's too far away. They're not connected. And I really don't want to get in the way of those. Oil resources. Now, are we gonna have enough to make it over here? I do believe we will. One more. Can we make... Yeah, guess we'll need... Oh crap, we need one more. So there's one. Should be plenty. Now we can get rid of this thing and just put our electric drill here. And hook it up to electricity, and we're going. Take our coal, and this needs to be refilled with coal. We'll shove half of it in there, take the rest of these copper plates, and we'll just pre-prepare for the eventual transition to electrical mining equipment. Okay, get the rest of this coal. Now, we do have electricity already running through here, so making this place completely electrical will not be too much of an issue. How much more iron do we need? We need 5 more, so until then we can just harvest some more of this wood, clear out some land so we can put more stuff here in the future. How's our production doing? Yeah, our little steam engine is doing fairly well for itself. Doesn't look like it needs any more fuel. More iron. We can now make another mining drill, and we can also make another axe because ours is becoming, rather depleted on its durability. And with that being done, let's set this up right here. And then we move this furnace so it's in front of the drill. And now we just need to power it. We need to make some more of these telephone poles. More of that coal in there. Now we power this, and everything is dandy. Things looking good up there. Just So I need to drag all this down here. And we're good. So all our basic resources are now connected by, electrical wires, so we can easily, electrify everything and make sure everything is connected to some electrical source. We are making a fairly decent amount of iron. I probably should make a couple more. Actually, what I should do is I should get stone production area up here. We will need 2 chests to store our stone in here. Actually, this one needs to be right here, and I missed it again. Okay, this needs to be right here. Yeah, that works. Okay, how many more of these do we need? We need, 4 more. And after that, we can make our second mining drill. Now, yes, we can make a furnace. We have enough iron. This will take a little while. I'll place down the furnace right here. And the drill is complete. Now this does need fuel, so I'll just come over here to our coal stash and I'll bring some coal over here. Place a nice 23 stack down in that furnace. Now I'll begin, making more transport belts, because what I want to do is I want to have coal running off down here to our iron and up here to our 2 copper stashes or stockpiles. Basically to automate all the furnace work and make sure everything is requires at least manual labor as possible. I don't really want to be running between all these things, filling up the furnaces like I'm doing right now, because that just takes away time for me, which I could be using to make other improvements to our factory layout. Yes, our boilers are running low on fuel. I'll take the rest of our coal up here and shove it in these boilers so we don't run out of electricity. I'll queue up all of our iron to be produced into transport belts. And I believe this is a very good place to end this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the future. I will see you guys next time.